Clark Reid back with today's tech headlines. Give us a like if you think about it. If you like the reports and find them useful, tap that like button, and you can also subscribe by hitting the little bell icon. You'll know when each new report is up and ready for you. You have probably heard that the AI-generated band on Spotify, it's called Velvet Sundown, or at least you may have heard of it. They put out a song called Dust on the Wind, which sounds suspiciously like the 70s hit by Kansas Dust in the Wind. Well, now, according to thenextweb.com, more AI songs are popping up attributed to dead artists. Of course, the people behind the songs haven't gotten any permission from the estates of the deceased artists or their labels. One song is attributed to a country singer named Blake Foley, who was murdered back in 1989. Another one is allegedly performed by Guy Clark, who died in 2016. Spotify did pull those tracks when it was notified by 404 Media that they were creepy fakes trading on the names of dead artists. The streaming platform seems to be taking a pretty hands-off approach toward policing this kind of activity, and it may take some legal intervention by record labels to shut down this nonsense. The Tesla bubble may be deflating as more people are tiring of the Musk Something Shiny parade, which seems geared to distracting from the fact that Tesla cars aren't really getting any updates much or at all, and how so-called full self-driving really isn't, and the robo-taxis aren't, and so forth. ArsTechnica.com reports the Electric Vehicle Intelligence Report surveys thousands of consumers a month on attitudes revolving around EV adoption, autonomous driving, and other tech. Only 26% of those surveyed still have a somewhat or very positive view of Tesla. Now, 39% have a somewhat or very negative view of the brand, and only 14% have no opinion. Tesla has a net positive view of minus 13 now, a degradation from April where it was minus 7 underwater. Tesla was the least positively viewed car company regardless of income, although the effect was more pronounced among those with incomes less than $75,000, as were results based on geography, although suburbanites held it in the most disdain, and age, where those over 65 have the most haters apparently. Maybe Elon Musk needs to stop playing with his new cafe in L.A. and the robo-taxis that aren't, and focus on reviving the Tesla brand. Hackers never sleep, or so it seems, and both Google and Microsoft have reported a zero-day exploit in SharePoint. It allows hackers to steal sensitive private keys from self-hosted versions of SharePoint, a software server widely used by companies and organizations to store and share internal documents. TechCrunch.com says once exploited, an attacker can use the bug to remotely plant malware and gain access to the files and data stored within, as well as gain access to other systems on the same network. The hackers are from at least two China-based hacking groups that have been dubbed Linen Typhoon and Violet Typhoon. Microsoft's already pushed out a patch, but many of the customers run self-hosted versions of SharePoint, and this may affect as many as 10,000 companies, so hopefully they'll patch their systems. T-Mobile is bowing support for what's known as the L4S standard in more markets. AndroidPolice.com notes L4S is short for low latency, low loss, scalable throughput. So what does that mean to you? Well, if you're a gamer that plays on your phone, it'll mean smoother cloud gaming, and it also brings in better video calling. This is all on the network side, so you don't need the latest, greatest phone to see improvements, too. NVIDIA's GeForce is already supporting the gaming and the support for L4S. More platforms and apps are on the way. The ones that use streaming data are going to get on that platform soon. Expect to see a little speedier and less bumpy results on Spotify, Netflix, and on YouTube. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.